Stand if you are able for the procession of our administration, faculty, and staff, and the Front Range Community College, Boulder County campus graduating class of 2018. Please remain standing until our national anthem is sung.
Good evening. We'll let the graduates finish getting seated. Good evening. My name is Elena Sandoval Lucero, and I'm the Vice President of Front Range Community College, Boulder County campus. Thank you. It is with enormous pride that the faculty and staff of the Boulder County campus welcome you to our 2018 commencement ceremony. At this time, I would like to ask everyone to remain standing for our national anthem. Tonight, that will be sung by Jackie Trujillo.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Thank you, Jackie. That was beautiful. It's now my pleasure to introduce you to our college administrators and special guests. Please stand as you can sit down, and then stand as I say your name. Carla Stein, Dean of Student Affairs. Matt Jameson, Dean of Instruction. Mary Lee Geary, Dean of Instruction. Deborah Craven, Dean of Instruction. Isaac Zupas, President of the Student Government Association. Joseph Harbach, Vice President of Administration and CFO. Jillian McKnight Tutine, Vice President of Academic and Student Affairs. Jean Runyon, Vice President of the Larimer County Campus. Kathy Pellish, Vice President of the Westminster Campus and Brighton Center. Elvira Ramos, Front Range Area College Advisory Council. Don Ost, Front Range Community College Area Advisory Council. Wayne Anderson, Front Range Community College Area Advisory Council. Senator Raleigh Heath, State Board for Community Colleges and Occupational Education. And the President of Front Range Community College, Andy Dorsey. Now I would like to ask the faculty and staff to please stand. I would like to take the time to acknowledge and applaud your academic excellence as well as your commitment and dedication to the success of all of our students. You can be seated. Please also join me in thanking our friends of FRCC. Can our community partners and leaders please stand up if you're a guest? And welcome Dory LaJeunesse and Julie Wood, our American Sign Language interpreters this evening. Today we are celebrating your achievements, graduates, as well as the achievement of being Front Range Community College's 50th graduating class. The college offers its first classes in the fall of 1968, and our first graduating class consisted of 1 degree and 127 certificates. Congratulations on the culmination of all your hard work and for helping us celebrate 50 years of successful lives and strong futures. At this time, I am pleased to welcome Senator Raleigh Heath, State Board for Community Colleges and Occupational Education, 2nd District Representative.
Well, thank you very much. It's a privilege to be here. And on behalf of the State Board for the Community College System, I want to congratulate you on your graduation, along with all your family and friends who are here, and congratulating you as well. This is a day you will remember for the rest of your life. So let me just ask for a moment, just take a deep breath and just soak it all in, because this is something that you have worked very, very hard for. Let's just take a deep breath and soak it all in. We know that many of you have had to overcome a great number of hurdles along the way, and you've done it. So once again, congratulations. And let me get a little closer to home, and let me applaud you for having selected Front Range Community College. It is clear to me today that community colleges are where the action is, and that's where you've been. Whether you're now going on to a 4-year institution, or whether you now are prepared to enter a trade, or in nursing, or some other specialty, I guarantee you those 4-year institutions are going to welcome you, and so will the employers that are anxious to have you come join their company. So how do I know that? To start with, we know community college graduates do as well or better than those students who started at a 4-year institution. As for the trades, I spent a great deal of my life in manufacturing. At a meeting I was actually this Monday, I heard over and over again how many employers need machinists, welders, plumbers, electricians, and it goes on and on. And these employers, because I was one of them, love to hire community college graduates, as they know from experience, you are so well trained to join their team. And on a personal note, my wife has had some very serious illnesses this last year. We've been in a lot of nursing and doctor's offices, and every time I would ask the nurse, or whoever was the nurse's aide, whoever was dealing with us, I would invariably ask them, where did you go to school? Where did you get your training? And almost to a person, they said community colleges. And I guarantee you, they were inspirational and really made my wife and my job and my life a lot easier. So It goes without saying that regardless of what you do, you're going to be respected by whomever you come in contact with because you're ready to take on that next step in your life. So let me again congratulate you on this huge positive step in your life's journey. Nothing in life comes easy, we know that, and you had to stick with it to arrive at this destination. We're pleased that you chose Front Range Community College for your higher education experience. You're well prepared to take your next step in your life, so go for it, everybody. Go for it.
Thank you, Senator Heath. We gather tonight to mark a very special occasion for our graduates. It is a day that our faculty and staff at the Boulder County campus, as well as your families, have looked forward to all year. Graduation is an opportunity for the college to acknowledge your hard work, dedication, and academic achievements. No matter what you have had to do or had to overcome to get here, you made it. We should all reflect on what this achievement means for a moment. Many of you are the first in your families to attend college. Others of you are returning students who did not have the opportunity to further your education after attending high school. Or you may have had your education interrupted for various reasons. You most likely have worked full or part-time jobs and juggled your family and work responsibilities while you attended classes. Some of you had the courage to start brand new careers later in life. You are veterans who fought for our country and not only earned our respect, but also the opportunity to attend college. You may have immigrated from another country seeking educational opportunity and freedom. You may have even completed your degree in your second language. The common thread is that in each of your stories, you overcame obstacles with grace, determination, and persistence. If a Front Range Community College student gets knocked down by a hardship 4 times, you get up 5. Because of that resilience, you are about to earn a college degree, a milestone that only a third of American adults have accomplished. As you move into the next phase of life, we want you to think about what you can do with that resilience, determination, knowledge, and skills that you have developed and enhanced while attending college. Find your voice. Speak up. Make waves. Ask questions. Challenge existing structures. See each day as an opportunity to change tomorrow and never ever stop learning. In the famous words of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. Because we value so much the voices of our students, we have a special tradition developed at the Boulder County campus commencement ceremony. We use this special occasion to highlight the voices of our graduates, students, alumni, master teachers, and community partners. This evening, we have asked many people who contribute to the success of our college and our students to share their thoughts with you about Front Range Community College.
Good evening. Years ago, I never thought I would be standing here. My name is Ami Levine, and I am a 2018 Front Range Community College graduate. Growing up, I endured an enormous amount of trauma, including the sudden death of my mother. I was not allowed to go to school as a child, and I lived in an environment where abuse was an everyday thing. I used to dream of being able to go to school and to be free. I never believed, though, that I would make it this far, and I never imagined how wonderful my time attending college could be, thanks to the community at FRCC. The way I feel about myself has completely changed since I enrolled at Front Range Community College in 2014. I can now hold my head up high with confidence, knowing I am the advocate, student, and person that I always knew I could be. Being at FRCC for 4 years has allowed me to get to know people around campus, participate in clubs and events, and get to know faculty. This community truly helped me catch up for my lack of schooling as a child by being so welcoming, courteous, and helpful. I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to every single professor, advisor, counselor, employee, tutor, family member, and friend who has helped me along the way, who believed in me when I did not believe in myself, and who helped me find the faith to not give up. Thank you.
My name is Margaret Buttery, and I teach science at FRCC. First of all, I just want to acknowledge how humbled and honored I am to receive the Master Teacher Award. The credit, though, really belongs to my students who've made me a better teacher. I promise not to lecture you about climate change or cellular respiration in the next couple of minutes. Over nearly 10 years, my students have taught me how to keep reaching for that goal no matter how tired, busy, or distracted I might feel. It's the students who worked a late night shift and still made it to class on time. It's the parents who are up all night with their children and somehow come to class and ask thoughtful questions. It's the single moms and dads who juggled childcare. It's my second language students who overcame barriers and learned words like oxidation, action potential, and eutrophication. It's the students who overcame anxieties and learning challenges. They may have gone to tutoring or formed study groups. They may have met me outside of class. They persevered, they passed, and maybe even got an A. It's the students who had no path before them, no role model to follow, and became the first children in their family to go to college, like both of my immigrant parents. Maybe your son or daughter will speak at a graduation as I am today, and in your family, it will be an expectation to go to college. I am so fortunate to have met you along your journey. I know for some of you, the barriers to getting your degrees were great, but you are the ones who stuck with it. This is what I call stick-to-itiveness, perseverance, never giving up. This is who you are as FRCC graduates. You broke the barriers down, and no one can take that away from you. Be proud of what you achieved here today. It is great. It is life-changing. Hold on to this moment and never forget it. Well, those of you who know me also know I can't resist giving just a little bit of advice. Don't forget where you came from. Be proud of your heritage and your history and how hard you worked. Don't ever put yourself or other people down. You are better than that. Be true to yourself. Remember that you are only as good as your word. Be good stewards of our beautiful planet. We need to leave it in good shape for our children. Look up from your books, laptops, and cell phones and take notice of what's going on around you. Keep reading and question. And before making up your mind, don't forget to read at least 5 sources. Most importantly, don't let anyone tell you you can't achieve your dreams. Don't let anyone hold you back. Reach for the sky and make this world a better place. Thank you.
Dreams, imagination, belief, and courage give me the strength to overcome life's challenges. I'm not going to kid you. It had been a number of years since I graduated high school before starting college 7 years ago. Hello, I am Alea Gale Holman, and I am the survivor of the challenges that could have prevented me from graduating tonight and the receiver of the foundational support from Front Range Community College, Boulder County campus. During the years after high school, I doubted if I was smart enough or could afford to go to college. I am a first-generation college student. Therefore, I push this foreign key deep within me. The recent events that spurred the vision toward going to college happened shortly after my daughter and I were in the care of the local safe shelter from an emotional and financially abusive relationship. I was a full-time, at-home mother and suddenly without an income. We were dependent upon state and local aid. I needed to create an economical support for us in the future. That foreign key within me emerged and unlocked the courage to pursue a college education. I trembled with fear as I felt too old and unskilled in the ever-changing, technically savvy world, as I am not a digital native. With tissues in hand, I found myself at the front doors of the Boulder County campus. And with the assistance of special people in the administrative departments, I applied to college, I registered for developmental classes, I received financial aid, I applied and received scholarships, worked 2 jobs, one as a work-study employee. I started my full-time employment at FRCC BCC 5 years ago, continued my coursework 1 class, 1 semester at a time to maintain my 3.72 GPA. Thank you. Opportunities at BCC were plenty. With smaller class sizes, students became friends. With access to faculty, instructors, and advisor, my questions were answered. And campus events regarding important topics of inclusion and domestic violence raised my awareness. All of these positive factors, along with my determined efforts, made the obstacles that I had perceived to shrink and my confidence to grow. First and foremost, I am forever grateful to my family and friends for being the continuous wind beneath my wings. And I am appreciative to the FRCC leadership for providing the platform for this dream to come true, as only people can make things happen. I am honored to be a voice for the class of 2018 because maybe, just maybe, a few of you can relate to my story. My life is enriched. I have come a long way, and now it is time for each of us to spread our wings for the benefit of our families, our community, and our world. Remember to imagine, believe, and enjoy what dreams may come. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2018.
My academic career started out a little different than some of my colleagues sitting here in the auditorium today. I enrolled to the University of Colorado right after high school with hopes of graduating from a prestigious school. I attended classes in magnificent auditoriums that held thousands of students comfortably. I soon realized that I was becoming more and more distant from these massive classes I was in. The professors would acknowledge us through individualized clickers, and I felt like I was just another face in the crowd. Good evening. My name is Josh Grecken, and I'm here today to introduce the student beyond the clicker. I went into my freshman year with an undeclared major. By second semester, I was simply going through the motions, mimicking the rest of the student body. I still had yet to pick a major, and I developed little motivation to attend these arena-style classes. By end of freshman year, my lack of dedication led me to withdraw from this reputable university. I felt like my only remaining option was to enroll in community college. Attending Front Range was an eye-opening experience. I started my courses gradually, at first, just to see how the campus culture and curriculums worked. Initially, I was a little apprehensive about attending a small school, but it was the college's small stature that allowed me to get a much more individualized education. Front Range was more focused on what it could offer me on my journey through life. Instead of asking what classes I wanted to take, it begged the question, what do you want to do in life? My instructors not only knew my name, but related the lesson plan to my academic goals. Examples in the classroom didn't come from a textbook, but more so from everyday scenarios that we'd be experiencing after graduation. One of my classes focused on myself as a brand. This was a confusing topic for me, as I had always regarded brands as a logo or catchy theme song. My professor explained to me that a brand is how we individualize ourselves, set ourselves apart from the rest of the crowd. I was challenged to think about my strengths, my weaknesses, and more importantly, where I wanted to go. I no longer felt like another face in the crowd. This was the first time that I had a structure developed around what I really wanted to do. I outlined my desire to pursue finance and to receive my bachelor's degree from a respected business school. Today, I'm graduating with my associate's degree in business and will start next semester at the University of Colorado's Leeds School of Business. I chose to attend the same university as before as to prove that it did not get the best of me. Front Range has shown me the value of driving perseverance and allowed me to plan for myself instead of following the crowd. I am incredibly thankful for the students and faculty here. They remind me that I'm just not another clicker in the classroom. Thank you.
We are all here today for the same reason. However, our journeys are not all the same. When I came to Colorado as an au pair from France 5 years ago, it was impossible to imagine I'll be here today, graduating with all of you. I am Sandra Lefort, a first-generation, international, and non-traditional college student. Who made a decision 3 years ago that brought me here today. This journey almost did not happen because of a visa problem in September 2015. However, I was finally able to come back in January 2016, and thanks to Mary James and her effort, I was able to transfer within a week before the beginning of the semester. On my first day of class, I had no idea what the next few years would be. I came with the goal of finishing an associate degree in communication with no real knowledge of how college works in this country. My plan was to go to school and work hard, but nothing less, nothing more. I wanted to do well in classes, but wasn't sure how to meet my goal. My English teacher suggested that I make an appointment with the Writing Center. This was the first of many appointments to come. Without my second home, the Success Center, as I like to call it, I might have graduated, but I certainly would not have achieved so many other goals that I did. Front Range Community College, with all its resources, its amazing teachers and staff, pushed me to do more than I ever intended. I was thrilled to be on the president list after I completed my first semester. This motivated me to not only finish my communication degree, but I also wanted to finish with my degree with a 4.0 GPA. I was inspired by my economic teacher and joined the business club. This was the first step I took and became involved in many other clubs, such as PKK and the Student Government Association. Seeing how the student can have an impact with other students and on the school as well, made me want to be more involved. For me, Front Range was not only a school, but it also ended up being a big family. This made this journey far from home possible. Over the 2 years I spent at FRCC, I have never found a closed door. I have met many passionate teachers who work long past the scheduled hours. I have met amazing tutors, as well as extremely patient and dedicated staff members. Today, I would not be graduating with 2 associate degrees and 1 certificate if it was not for the patience and resources and awesome work of my advisors. We have spent so many hours looking for classes, degree requirements, and schedules that without them, I would have not been able to accomplish all that in the period that my visa gave me. The journey was not a long, quiet river, as we say in France. But today, when I look back, I would not change 1 minute of my time at FRCC. All those bumps and curves made me who I am. Thank you to everyone who helped me. Thank you for listening.
Y'all are going to make me cry up here. I'm so honored to be here. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you, Front Range Community College, and thanks to each of you for all the hard work that got you here. My family's from South Texas. My dad grew up in a 2-room shack with a dirt floor, and he said he slept in one room and the cows slept in the other. My mother wanted to go to college, but young Mexican-American women were not allowed to do that in those days. I'm very, very proud. I am also, like many of you, I was a first-generation college student. And now I'm very privileged to be the Vice President of Programs and Inclusive Leadership for the Community Foundation in Boulder County, and to serve on the advisory board here at Front Range Community College and on the 50th Anniversary Committee. I'm so very proud of that. I was very lucky, but this is about you. You are here at the brink, on a cliff, at the beginning of a new life. Tonight you're reflecting on the time and the effort it took for you to get here, but you're looking out at your future. FRCC is celebrating its 50th anniversary this year. Where will you be in 50 years? Rosa Parks said, "Memories of our lives, our works, and our deeds continue in others." Will you be standing on a podium one day, sharing what you've learned? Will you be working to help others? Will you be inspiring the young? Will you be looking back at a life well lived? Dolores Huerta said, "Every minute is a chance to change the world." How will you live your minutes? What kind of difference will you make in your profession, for your families, for our young ones, for your community? Will you extend a hand to another student, helping them to achieve what you may have never thought was possible for yourself? At graduation, it's traditional for those of us up here to give you some advice. So let me paraphrase Maya Angelou. Don't just survive, thrive. Live each day with passion, humor, and style. Be fearless, be bold, even if you're quaking and afraid. Get involved. Help all of us make this the kind of world where you, your children, all of us want to be. Work hard, be kind, be silly, laugh a lot, love profoundly, and think deep thoughts. Reach out to people that are different from you. But remember to be kind to yourself. Every day, you are the person you are meant to be. I believe in us. I believe in the people of this community, in the power of connections, the wisdom of the many. And please know that every one of us here believes in you. Thank you.
We did it! Good job, guys. My name is Linda Way, and I'm honored to be here with you tonight. I watched my mom go back to school when she was about my age. She constantly expressed the importance of education. I didn't fully understand until now. I ran away from home when I was 14 and soon was pregnant with my first son. I quickly went into survival mode. My priorities were to provide and to be a good mother to my children and my new stepdaughter, who was 2 at the time. Education fell on the back burner. When I started here at Front Range Community College, I was terrified. I didn't finish middle school or high school, and I thought, I'm old. I don't know if this is possible. The first day of class, I pulled all of my professors aside, and I explained my background. All of them said, "You're going to be just fine." And it turns out I was. I am grateful for the support of family and friends who would tell me, "You got this." Front Range is a place of second chances, maybe even third and fourth chances. The inclusive environment creates a safe space for people to make friends and to learn about other cultures and beliefs. I have had the privilege to attend classes with my stepdaughter and my son here on this campus, and it has been a unique and beautiful experience. The support from advisors, professors, the Writing Center, and the Math Lab, and the library have created an environment for success. Through laughter and tears, each of us have overcome multiple obstacles. Some of us are caretakers, parents, maybe struggle with a learning disability, poverty, loss, illness, breakups, homelessness, and more. So no matter where life takes you or what new obstacles arise, this accomplishment proves you've got this. Congratulations, class of 2018.
I promised I wouldn't go off script, but here just a little bit. Can we please give the voices another hand? They're just amazing. "11 years ago, I sat behind my 1998 Gateway computer. Some of you may have had them. Searching through the Longmont Times Call looking for a job, any job. I was a single mom with a huge student loan debt. Thanks, DU. And I'd just been diagnosed with anxiety disorder and major depression. I'd always wanted to teach, and I had mentors and friends and family tell me, "You'd be a great teacher." Well, thanks, but the truth was I was really never great at anything. I stunk at sports, I couldn't ride a bicycle. My dyslexia made me a terrible speller, and my anxiety made me afraid to try anything new. But I was desperate, and sometimes, as you all know, desperation motivates us to do new things and change our lives. In case you were worried, I did get the job. My name is Amy Mann, and I've been called a lot of things in my life. Director, manager, kind-hearted, blabbermouth, chair. But the title of master teacher is by far the most humbling and greatest professional honor I have ever received. Thank you, Front Range Community College. Our students, and I know my coworkers and faculty and leadership would agree, have taught me far more than I will ever teach them. Their perseverance, passion, and sincerity have motivated me to go to campus every single day. Students have taught me to laugh often, help those in need without casting judgment. And through the stories of our students, I've learned that happiness is not a destination. It is a journey. Another lesson, love, and you've heard it a lot tonight, love and value those in your life. My coworkers, whether they like it or not, are my family. The people on this campus change lives every day, and mine is one of them. Our students have been through some major stuff, and I get that. This community has walked me through 2 part-time jobs, many financial hardships. I was an adjunct. 1 wedding, and the death of both my mom and daughter. FRCC has held me tightly during the happiest moments of my life and the darkest. I encourage every single one of you in this room to be that person who holds others up. Graduates, you do have the world at your feet, but please don't soak your little toesies for too long. When you have an opportunity, help. When you see someone in need, get them out of their need. When you have the chance, always do what's right. Seek justice. Sometimes you won't be the most popular person because of it. FRCC is home. And I have an amazing husband and fantastic son who love me very much. But they'll tell you, FRCC is my happy place. I'd like to close by sharing a little story, a short story, and I know that's hard to believe coming from me. About a month ago, I sat in a meeting. It was a budget meeting. You know, they're really fun. And I couldn't see the screen. Literally, I sat there struggling to see the spreadsheets and the graph bars, and I was squinting. And I felt a tap on my shoulder, and I turned around, and it was Andy Dorsey handing me his glasses. True story. The people at FRCC help you see things more clearly when life gets a little fuzzy. I thank God for that Times call ad 11 years ago. It's been exhilarating to witness the transformation FRCC allows. But please, friends, don't let it stop there. Keep transforming, share yourselves, your heart, your skills. The world needs you, and we need each other. Congratulations.
Hello, and welcome everyone. Thank you so much for selecting me to be a voice and sharing my experience. It took me 8 years to go back to school. I was tired of working long, hard, physical, dead-end jobs that barely pay the bills. My dream was to have my own office, where I could hang my own family and friend photos, and of course all my Colorado Avalanche stuff. And trust me, I have a lot. So I decided to start a new chapter in my life, and I came to Front Range. I was nervous at first because of my past of being bullied and being belittled by others that I didn't know what to expect. But that never happened here. Every single staff, faculty, teacher, professor, and students provided so much support by opening their ears, arms, and hearts. I walked into Front Range with goals but no direction. And I'm walking out today with even higher goals and 3 mentors. One to guide me in life, one to guide me through school, and one to guide me to the career I want. And to my mentors, thank you so very much, and your number's on speed dial. One thing that I have learned here at Front Range is dreams can be reached, which means I will have my own office. These past 3 years have been the best 3 years of my life. I have conquered the fear of public speaking, met so many amazing people, and gained a lot of friends. This fall, I'm so proud of all my classmates as well as myself that we pushed through and made it to the end. This fall, I'll be transferring to University of Northern Colorado to continue to my degree for communication. And I truly hope the atmosphere there is just like here at Front Range. Class of 2018, we did it.
Good evening. As a non-traditional student, I've had many years to understand many things and make some observations about life. Having the fortune of attending as well as working at Front Range Community College, I personally understand why one focus of FRCC's vision is student success. In the spirit of continued success, I would like to share a few of my observations that I have made along my way. First, put your alarm clock in the bathroom and make sure you keep your door open. By doing this, I can promise you that you will never be late to anything, ever. 2, do one thing at a time. In this world full of technology, inundated us with so many things at once, learn to hone your focus, respect each experience, and give it all your attention. 3rd, spend more time listening. And come to think of it, I probably should have opened with that. 4th, make yourself clear. Make yourself understood. You have a voice. Never be afraid to use it. Lastly, always continue to educate yourself. It is this last observation that brought me to Front Range Community College. As I mentioned, I'm a non-traditional student, and much like many of my peers who have made a choice to come back to school after raising kids or deciding to change careers, I started my second college journey at 44, fearful that I would not fit in or that I would not do well. For me, those were short-lived notions. It took me roughly my initial 2 class sessions to realize, first, I'm not the only one coming back to college after 2 decades. And second, that not only am I absolutely capable of this college thing in my 40s, I can completely own it. And own it, I did. My journey with Front Range has taken me 4 years through 2 degrees, 2 certificates, 4 campuses, 2 student lives, a myriad of classes, some exceptional instructors, outstanding coworkers, and accomplished peers. I have been fortunate to be a part of exemplary student organizations, earning 2 Rising Stars, 2 Vice President Awards, and multiple other recognitions, all while maintaining a 3.8 GPA. Thank you. But here's the truth. I must confess. I originally came to Front Range Community College using it as a small stepping stone, intending to quickly transfer to a university. I did not realize that stone would create a rippling effect that would forever change my life. My name is Ray Gandy. I began this journey for me because I wanted to change the world. But along my travels here at Front Range, it is I who have been changed, and for that I am grateful. With that, I leave you with one final observation. Remember, as with any journey, who you travel with can be more important than your destination, and the effect that you have on others is the most valuable part of your journey. Congratulations, fellow graduates. You've owned this.
Please join me once again in recognizing these outstanding individuals who represent what Front Range Community College is all about. It is my privilege to now invite Senator Raleigh Heath to read the authorization.
I don't know about you, but I still have goosebumps from all those wonderful talks. So on behalf of the State Board for Community Colleges and Occupational Education, I hereby grant President Andy Dorsey the authority to confer the appropriate degrees and certificates.
Thank you, Raleigh. Wow, I don't think I've ever felt more proud to be part of Front Range than after I listened to all those voices. I just want to thank you for inspiring me, and I want to thank all the students for inspiring me. I kind of stumbled onto Front Range 26 years ago by accident, and it's really been an honor to be part of your journey. So, will the graduates please stand? To the members of the State Board for Community Colleges and Occupational Education, Front Range Community College Area Advisory Council, families, faculty, staff, and all other guests, I am pleased to certify that these students have completed the necessary requirements to receive an associate degree or certificate. And now, To the class of 2017-2018, upon the recommendation of the faculty of Front Range Community College, and by the authority vested in me by the State Board for Colorado Community Colleges and Occupational Education, I confer upon you the degree or certificate you have earned with all its rights and privileges. Congratulations. Marshals, please bring the first row of students forwards. Remaining graduates, you can remain seated until the marshals call you forward.
As our graduates come forward, you may notice something about their regalia. Some of them are wearing stoles or cords of various colors. Graduates who have been inducted into Phi Theta Kappa Academic Honor Society can wear either the honors stole or cord. The honors stole is gold satin and features the Greek letters on the left side, signifying closeness to the wearer's heart. The gold tassel features the Greek letters at the top in a separate gold emblem. The double honor cord is made of one blue cord and one gold cord. Graduates that have been inducted into the National Society of Leadership and Success can wear an honor stole and/or cords in black and platinum. The stole is embroidered with the society letters Sigma Alpha Pi. Graduates who are wearing the clear medallion with the blue ribbon are honored this evening as our 2018 commencement voices. Graduates who are lead scholars are wearing ribbon to honor their commitment to becoming the next generation of leaders. The blue represents the colors of Front Range Community College, and the green represents the LEADS program. LEADS is the Latino Excellence Achievement Development Series program. You may notice that some of the faculty, staff, and students are wearing red, white, and blue cords. These cords signify service to our country in one of the military branches. We are grateful to each of these veterans for their service and sacrifice. The narrator introducing our graduates this evening is Carla Stein, Boulder County Campus Dean of Student Affairs.
President Dorsey. Alea Gail Holman, Associate Degree of General Studies, cum laude. Therese Puma Joel, the Associate Degree of Arts. Savannah Grace Ames, Associate Degree of Arts, cum laude. Ami Levine, Associate Degree of Arts, cum laude. Esther Sunday Peter, the Certificate in Business Specialization. Madison Elaine Craig, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Digital Animation, summa cum laude. Jessica Ryan Sanders, Associate Degree of General Studies, cum laude. Monique Renee Montanez, Associate Degree of Arts with Communication Designation, magna cum laude. Joshua Gretkin, the Associate Degree of Arts with Business Designation, cum laude. Brett Kristen, the Associate Degree of Computer Information Systems. Nathaniel Atwood, Associate Degree of Arts. Danielle Marie Holmes, the Associate Degree of Arts. Sebastian Stevens, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Programming, magna cum laude. Natalie Jo Gray, the Associate Degree of Arts. Gabrielle McGlure, the Associate Degree of Arts. Luis Guzman, the Certificate in International Business Basics. Shannon Pardue, the Associate Degree of Arts, summa cum laude. Christina Shepard, the Associate Degree of Arts. Carlos Mora, the Associate Degree of Arts. Penny Serrano, the Associate Degree of Arts. Victoria Alexia Arellano, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Early Childhood Education, magna cum laude. George Lopez, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Business, cum laude. Tamara Michelle Mencher, the Associate Degree of Arts with Business Designation. Okay. Yes. Shelby Raven Gandy, the Associate Degree of Arts with Psychology Designation, cum laude. Lindaway Zupas, the Associate Degree of Arts, magna cum laude. Not only getting a degree, but winning the award for traveling the farthest, for she actually graduated in December, but came back from France with her mother to graduate. Sandra Lefeu, the Associate Degree of Arts with Communication Designation, summa cum laude.
Thank you for everything.
John Michael Gambrell, the Associate Degree of Science. Juan Humberto Garcia, the Associate Degree of Arts. Logan Hunter Rosenkrantz, the Associate Degree of Arts. Jordan Jeffrey Sanchez, the Associate Degree of Science. Marco Dominguez, the Associate Degree of Science. Oscar Ruvalcaba, the Certificate in International Business Basics. Manuel Sanchez Fernandez, the Associate Degree of Arts. Miguel Angel Vasquez, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Graphic Design, cum laude. Julian Antonio Rios, the Associate Degree of Arts. Samantha Jo Greff, the Associate Degree of Arts with Communication Designation, cum laude. Alan Pogue Cook, the Associate Degree of General Studies. Kerwin Lee Layton, the Associate Degree of General Studies. Nolan Winston Rapp, the Associate Degree of Science. Garrett Olson Olin, the Associate Degree of Applied Science and Network Administration, cum laude. Kelsey Brown, the Associate Degree of Arts with English designation. William Wyckoff Taylor, the Associate Degree of Science. Christopher Holtorf, the Associate Degree of Arts. Karen Hammerly Kumar, the Associate Degree of Arts, magna cum laude. Katie Jo Stone, the Associate Degree of Arts, cum laude. Catherine Ann Hirsch, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Early Childhood Education, summa cum laude. Michael Montoya, the Associate Degree of Arts with Communication designation. Melinda Howe Figg, the Associate Degree of Arts with Communication designation, cum laude. Jody Schoonover, the Associate Degree of Science, magna cum laude. Damian Lamar Bailey, Associate Degree of Arts. Jonathan Keeley, Associate Degree of General Studies, cum laude. Jonathan Michael Rickard, Associate Degree of Arts, magna cum laude. Cheswaf Edwin Madej, the Associate Degree of Arts. Ryan Lindstrom, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Network Administration. Jack Sergey Hardwick, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Geospatial Sciences, cum laude. Brian Robert Lieberg, the Associate Degree of Arts, magna cum laude. Jaden Alexandra Gray, the Associate Degree of Arts, cum laude. Jessica Lee Elsey, the Associate Degree of Arts with Elementary Teacher Education designation. Angela Schaefer, the Associate Degree of Arts with Psychology designation, summa cum laude. Chelsea Ibarra, the Associate Degree of Science. Corina Contreras, the Certificate in Management and Marketing Basics. Samuel Leland Bachman, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Computer Information Systems. Maria Guadalupe Soto, the Associate Degree of Arts with Sociology designation, cum laude. Sophia Elizabeth Lowers, the Associate Degree of Arts, magna cum laude. Maria Catherine Lowers, the Associate Degree of Science. Ana Gabriela Valdivieso Rascon, the Associate Degree of Science, cum laude. Casey Schluntz, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Medical Assisting, magna cum laude. Michelle Nicole Lubovich, the Certificate in Medical Assisting. Alita Shodin, the Certificate in Medical Office Specialist. Daisy Perez, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Medical Assisting. Itzel Lara Gasca, the Certificate in Medical Assisting. Jackie Morales, the Certificate in Medical Assisting. Carrie Sanders Pine, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Business. Lenny Rebecca Sigwarth, the Associate Degree of Arts. Francis Zavala, the Associate Degree of Arts with Criminal Justice designation. Deborah L. Kraft, the Associate Degree of Arts, magna cum laude. Roxana Arellano, the Certificate in Accounting. Zachary Michael Lamb, the Associate Degree of Arts with Philosophy designation. Brandy Jo Turner, the Associate Degree of Arts with Spanish designation. Johnny Charles Vaughn, the Associate Degree of Science with Physics designation. Christina Michelle Holloman, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Medical Assisting. Sandy Eckhart, the Certificate in Medical Assisting. Margaret Ann Lewis, the Certificate in Medical Assisting. Pamela Nunez Bueno, the Associate Degree of Arts with Psychology designation. Mary Joanne Busby, the Associate Degree of Applied Science and Medical Office and Billing Specialist. Jenna Patinella, the Associate Degree of Applied Science and Medical Assisting, magna cum laude. Molly Ann Davis, the Certificate in Medical Assisting. Goldie Brex, the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Medical Assisting.
Graduates, as a symbol of completing your academic requirements at Front Range Community College, you may now move the tassel from the right side of your mortarboard to the left. Please be seated.
I would like to take this opportunity to acknowledge the role that family and friends have played in supporting our graduates in achieving their goals. Graduates, please stand and face your family and friends. Let's have a round of applause. Okay, graduates, you can be seated.
You look good, baby!
Congratulations again. I would also like to thank Heidi Ringer, the principal of Skyline High School, and the staff of the Vance Brand Auditorium for hosting our ceremony this evening. Also, a big thanks to our wonderful commencement musicians, Pocket Change. This is our very own Front Range Community College band. So we have Paul Meese, Dion Duran, Ryan Meese, and Kenneth Monks. Last but not least, I would like to recognize the Longmont florist for the beautiful flowers they provided for the ceremony. At this time, I would ask that you remain seated until our recessional is completed. Following the recessional, we invite you to join us for a reception in the common area outside the auditorium hosted by the Boulder County campus.